Okay, some thoughts about making money as a musician from somebody who doesn't make a whole lot of money as a musician. So take it with a grain of salt. First, get better. Like, you can always be better. We can always be better. Whatever that may be, you want to win the battles that come down to talent being the deciding factor. You want to win those battles. So there's always someone better than you, and maybe it should be you. So whether that's your songwriting, your singing, your playing, whatever it is, always strive to be the more talented version of yourself, and even address the things you think you're good at. You could be better. Number two, change how you think about money. I'll see these, musicians in sort of gripe mode talking about like their day rate or their hourly rate, where they take into account like the time they spent loading up and traveling and trying to arrive at like an 8-hour day for a 2-hour gig. You can do that kind of math all you want, but it doesn't mean that there's a pot of gold at the end of that rainbow. You really do need to change yourself, change your mode of thinking from kind of traditional corporate pay, where your time is what's worth it, to like a cookie jar model where you're squirreling away money, just putting it in the cookie jar, and that you think of your time as opportunity for yourself instead of like something somebody owes you money for. It's like, what could I be doing with my time? How can I maximize my time? Much more like an entrepreneur does, which is that you've got so many waking hours and this is your focus. So what could you be doing right now that doesn't directly get paid but leads to paid opportunities, and how could you maximize that over time? And then it's a constant shifting landscape. And with that, the justification for that is it's a buyer's market. Like, there aren't that many great opportunities for musicians to be paid, and there's lots and lots of people competing for them. And so, if you just harumph and complain about how somehow you're being kept from the top of the heap, work your way up through the bottom of the heap and the middle of the heap, and take the opportunities that come to you. Take the best opportunities you can. Just let the market economics be what they are, and just navigate them the best you can. Don't complain about the model. Just learn the model. Just try to get through it. So along with that comes getting creative, thinking outside the box. Like, what are other opportunities that are sort of adjacent to performance that you can do as a musician with your time, with your skill set, that can earn you money? Now, that could be teaching lessons, that could be working in music retail, that could be flipping, fixing up instruments in need of TLC and flipping them. That could be any number of things. That could be booking other musicians. You could try to get yourself in a position where you are the sort of trusted gatekeeper for venues that you have a good relationship with. You got to think it through and just maximize what goes in the cookie jar. So those are just some thoughts from someone who doesn't necessarily do the greatest job of it, but that's the blueprint, in my opinion, is that you got to do those things. You got to get better, you got to change how you think about money, and then you got to just get creative and maximize your opportunities.